Hi everybody, it's me, LisaT, coming at you with some positive energy, doing lights out with Lisa, because it's nighttime, reading The Language of Letting Go by Beattie. So, I am extra tired today because I just stressed myself out for 2 days. So my eyes are extra blurry, so specs are going on right away, and we are doing some catch up. So we are not on this day, but this is the day we are doing, July 9th. Overspending and underspending. Now, I wonder if this is going to talk about finances or energy, like being a sloth or being an overachiever, like being a doer, or just like doing nothing. I've learned in recovery, as we're in the beginning stages of recovery, we tend to swing, and I've talked about this in many of my videos, we swing on the pendulum. So we come in and we're like over this, and we're over anxious, and we people please to the max, and we take care of others, and we do, and we're trying to always on the next thing. And then we come in, and then we're like, oh, that's not the way to do it, so I'm going to do nothing. And then we like sloth, and we vegetate, and we isolate, and then we come back and we're like, well, that's not working. And so it's all about finding a middle ground, balance. So, and if this means financially too, overspending or underspending, hoarding your money, or spending money that you don't even have. But I bet I can probably relate it to energy. We got to be careful with our energy, our own internal energy. I know that with myself. I'll get in the swing of things and start, yep, I can do it. Yep, I can do it. And then I exhaust myself. And then I'm like, oh my God, I can't do anything for 2 days now. So it's all about finding that middle ground. And I found that middle ground, but maintaining it is a challenge, because welcome to humanity. So, overspending and underspending. I used to beat my husband to death with my credit card. It made me feel like I had some control, some way to get even with him. I spent 10 years buying everything for myself at garage sales. I didn't even buy myself a new pair of shoes. The entire time I was depriving myself. My husband was gambling, speculating on risky business deals, and doing whatever he wanted with money. I learned that when I made a decision that I deserved to have things I wanted, and made a decision to buy something I wanted, there was never enough money to do it. It wasn't about being frugal. It was about depriving myself and being a martyr. I definitely did that. It's only been in the recent years where I thought the story I've been telling myself is I finally felt worthy enough to have like clothing that someone else hasn't worn, new stuff. I've had hand-me-downs my whole life, and I continued that, especially in recovery. I recognize, and I would have old clothes because I didn't want to go buy new ones. And I don't know if there was a lot of things going on. There was never just one thing. Malls made me anxious. All that people, all that commotion, all that money spending, all that like what I think is ridiculous, like buying of stuff. I don't like it, so I don't want to go there. And then also the spending of money was like scary for me, because I come from like a poverty mindset where I felt it's past stuff. It's not the truth and today, but it's always past stuff. So in the past, I felt I had to protect what I had because I didn't have much, and the stuff that I did have was taken from me. So yeah, it can get tricky, this money thing. And then she's talking about she thought she was being frugal, but she was maybe also being a martyr. We got to be careful of that martyrism. Like, no, I don't need that. No, I'm good. It's pretending to be like everything is all good, and doing the higher good for others at the expense of yourself. So, compulsive buying or overspending may give us a temporary feeling of power or satisfaction. It's like everything. It's like, that's why people drink, why they do drugs, why they gamble, why they overeat. It's because it's instant gratification, instant change of feelings, instant control over what's going on in this system and what's going on in the head. You can just focus on that food or that gambling or that drink, and you can numb out the feelings and change what's going on for yourself. It's an instant gratification. It doesn't take any work. But the work is where the payoff is. So compulsive buying or overspending may give us a temporary feeling of power or satisfaction. But like other out-of-control behaviors, it has a predictable negative consequence. Always. Predictable negative consequence. You're going to feel bad afterwards, because we don't see the consequence in the moment. It's just like, no, I don't. You don't even look. You don't even play the tape forward, as they say. You just like, I need that. I need that. I need that right now because I need to fill up this hole inside of me. I'm feeling a hole inside of me. I'm feeling out of control, and so I need to fill it up with something. And then we don't see the consequences of that behavior until it's done, and then we're like, why did I eat that cake, or why did I buy that purse I couldn't, afford, or whatever. So it has predictable negative consequences. Underspending can leave us feeling victimized too. There is a difference between responsible spending and martyred deprivation. There is a difference between treating ourselves well financially and overspending. I think I finally found the balance with that. We can learn to discern that difference. We can develop responsible spending habits that reflect high self-esteem and love for ourselves. It's got to reflect high self-esteem and love for yourself. If it's reflecting that and you're feeling that, then you're on the right path. Here's your prayer for today. My phone's going to die, so I'm rushing through this. Today, I will strive for balance. Prayer for today. Today, I will strive for balance in my spending habits. If I am overspending, I will stop and deal with what's going on inside of me. If I am underspending or depriving myself, I will ask myself if that's necessary and if that's what I really want. Thanks for watching. Amen.